Guess what? We are going to start
My
today
basket.
with some basic squats. Oh, get one of them, sorry.
Oh,
Okay, if not, don't worry. You can just keep yourself on mute and stuff is. Oh, sorry about that.
c'est mon cours de gym.
Let me see. No.
Okay, I think that's it. That's good? Okay, thanks, Nick. All right. Switching back and forth. It's got to set things up right. All right, so back to our squat. So we got feet hip to shoulder width apart, going straight down, straight up. Keep going. I just want to lower our view a bit. So on your squats, make sure your entire foot touches the floor. And then I like to bring my hands to the front and bring them back. All right. You should also be hearing music. So we're going to go side lunge. So we're going to place our feet even wider than the squat. Knees and feet pointed out. Try to keep your torso as upright as you can. We're bending over to the side, alternating. So try to straighten one leg, bend your knee toward your toes. There we go. Keep that going. Okay, so as you lean over, think about knee just barely passing over your ankle. All right, not passing over your toes. If you need to, you can place your heels wider, which will allow you to keep your feet grounded. Good, keep going. Keep those feet pointed out. All right. Keep that going. Maybe even go a little lower. Let's see if we can go deep. All right, let's go ahead and walk that back in. Okay, we're gonna march it out and then go ahead and take your knee up even higher, okay, because we're gonna bring in some knees from our side lunge. So go ahead and walk your feet back out. Here's what it looks like. We're gonna focus to one side, side lunge out. So you're gonna catch your foot and then lift your knee up, bring it in like this. Good, there you go. Here. So now that you have an idea of how wide your foot stepped, we're gonna catch it, knee up, good. Here, up. There we go. Starting to feel that leg work in. I like to keep the arms in front for balance. Okay, you can even add little torso twists. Woo! Starting to feel that leg work in right around your glute. Make sure to step out wide. Starting to bring in that core rotation. And we're still going. Breathe out with it. Twist. Woo! All right, go ahead and loosen that up. This time, turn to one side. We're gonna have one knee bent. We're gonna take one big step back with the leg. We're gonna focus on this side. Don't worry, we will switch. So it's gonna be big step back and see this running motion with the arm. We're gonna take our knee up to the front. So we're really challenging that standing leg. I know you're feeling it in the glute. So if you need to take a break, shake it out, come back when you can. So let's try lower body first. Big step back, getting that hip extension. Knee comes up, and then with that drive, we're just gonna add that running motion. If you're comfortable speeding it up, you can. All right, shake that out if you need to, but we're still going on this round. We're almost there, don't worry. Step back, run it with the arms. Ooh. Go ahead and walk that out. Grab a sip of water. All right, I know you're feeling it. All right, we're gonna turn to this side, and then this time your other leg comes forward. We're just gonna straight leg lunge up and down, straight lunge. Here, down, up. Now go ahead and turn to the front. Come in more for more of a wide lunge. So knees and toes out. Now evening it out. Gonna take it over to the other side. So start with your feet even wider. Lunge side to side. Really working our lower half today. You can place hands on hips. All right, and now we're gonna focus our lunges over to this side now. All right, so feet stay wide, heels on the ground. There we go. Okay, so remember, knee toward your toes, just past your ankle. Feeling that quadriceps working. Okay, before we bring in that knee drive, walk it in first. Get some high knees up. All right, getting used to that knee up, hip flexion, but also taking a pause from our side lunge, which we are going to return to now. Focus to this side. Lift your knee up. Oh yeah, so catch it and come up. Here you go. Okay, so catch and up. Good. This might be your leg day too. Feeling like mine. Here we go. Up, and then we're gonna add a twist. So we're gonna keep our elbows high, up to the front. Woo! Getting the hard stuff out of the way, which is our lower half. Remember, catch yourself. Entire foot presses off the floor for that side lunge. Knee comes up, twist. There we go. I know, feels like he's going forever. All right, shake that out. We're turning to one side. We're gonna get that knee drive. So remember, start with the lower half first. Strong through your front leg, slight bend at your knee. Big step back, knee comes up, drive it up. So notice I have a slight forward torso lean, but we're trying to keep our spine long. If you want to take a big step back, and let's see if we can get our rhythm here. Running motion with the arm. There it is. All right, strong through that standing leg in front here. Notice how we're kind of absorbing the impact through our thigh. If you need to shake it out, shake it out. Don't cramp on me. So we're gonna go back, big step back, and if you feel comfortable speeding it up, I know you feel your front leg, front glutes working, but don't worry, we're gonna switch it in just a little bit for our straight up and down lunge, which is, woo, right about now. Go ahead and shake that out. And now we're gonna switch legs. So now your other leg is forward. We're just gonna pump it straight up and down. Working it. All right. And then we're going to turn to the front and wide squat, or as they say, sumo squat. So knees and toes out. Okay, I think we deserve a sip of water. Whoa. That was we got the heavy lifting done, so to speak. All right, we're gonna get back into it in a little bit. I just wanna check on you. Hello, Allie, Carolina, Christopher, yes. Still with me. All right, so we're gonna take a step out and in, staying in a low position. And you can pick a lead leg. I'm starting to this side first. So notice how we are sitting down, sitting back. Okay. And then, if you want to switch, go ahead and switch the lead leg. Stepping out, coming back in. So it's 4. Boom, boom. All right, we're going to take this up next to some quick feet. So hip width apart. Notice how it's almost like we're going into a squat. We're going to move our feet fast. And I like to just add some arm swings. Down, back, up to the front. Let's go. Come on, Corrine. Stay with me. Wiggle it out. Arm swinging. Fast feet. Woo. Loosen up the ankles. Taking it back to just the top squat. So top half of the squat, starting with that knee bend. Torso stays pretty upright. Feeling our heart rate coming up. And we're going back to our fast feet. Bet you thought we were done. But let's repeat it. Here's that side view. Arm swing down and back. I know you're feeling it. Good. Looks like your lower half is just wiggling out, but you're moving at the feet. Woo! Relief with our squat down. All right, arms in front. Sit down, sit back. All right, coming up next, modified jack. So we're gonna start with our legs in narrow. All right, think of it as a lateral raise, step out, and notice how my body moves with it. So we're not just doing this. We're gonna step out with it. All right, if you are ready to, first of all, take up the range of motion. You can maybe take a bigger step and take your arms all the way up. So you start with that side raise or lateral raise, and then you can progress to arms coming all the way up. So now you're working your shoulders now. Now, if you are able to speed it up, you can do that. Continue to move your body with it. Let's go. Breathe out with it. Big step out with your leg, all the way from your hip. There we go. Keep going. All right. What I'd like you to do next, jog the feet out. So one at a time. We're gonna hit some jump rope with the arm. So we're rotating through the elbow, and notice how we're jogging through the leg right here. So absorbing through the front of your feet. Pick it up one at a time. Get rotating. If you want to get fancy, you can even things out. Try to rotate backward. Might have to go a little slower. Good. We're good to get that balance with those opposing motions. Good. Rope it forward. Woo. Okay, I'm just turning just to show you different angles. You want to keep your back up tall and just barely kicking our feet off the floor. Breathe out deeply. Good, still going. Woo. Other side, good. Okay, walk it out. Get a sip of water. We're still moving. Maybe dab off a bit. We're gonna come back into that jog in just a little bit. Hey, how you doing? All right, next up, see these heel kickers? So, if you feel comfortable taking that in a jogging motion, it'll look like this. Start by kicking your heels up, maybe halfway. Yes. Who is that here? Dahlia, thank you. All right, so heel kicks up, jogging motion. You can, of course, stick with one at a time. If you're doing one at a time, you can mix things up by going wider, the rocket side to side, and we're getting that full knee flexion, working the back of our thighs. You choose. Awesome. Thanks, Teresa. See you next time if you have to go. All right. Keep it moving. I'm sure some of you, maybe that's plenty already. And what I'm doing is combining our jump rope arm motion with our heel kicker jog. Heel kicker jog. All right. Coming up next, we're getting right back into modified jack. So step out, straight leg, get that arm motion. So here's the side view. So notice how your arm stays in the same plane as your torso. So right to the side, whether you're coming up halfway like this or first full circle. There we go. Gets harder to speak as we move through this. Lucky for you, you don't have to unless you want to. All right, back to heel kicks. So you can jog it, or remember, you can step it. Now we're gonna step it a little wider, about shoulder width. Okay, keeping that rhythm going, we're gonna bring it into some crossbody punches. So notice how we rotate ever so slightly through the hip. So you're reaching, or you can punch it out. Either way, make sure that you're stretching your upper back. So meaning your shoulder really reaches forward, not just your arms, it's your torso. It actually starts from your legs with that turn. Notice how we lift the heel, turn the knee in, and some core rotation. Keep it strong through the middle, and then you want to snap that punch. So keep it powerful, shoulder height. Bringing in some upper body this half. We're actually down to our last quarter of today's workout. So keep that hip turn in mind because we're going to transition into some uppercuts next. So with your uppercuts, you're going to bend your knees. Think about a U shape coming up to the other side and here. Continue to lift your heel. So remember U shape, like you're ducking under, coming over to the other side. Now, elbows bent 90 degrees, come up with it. So we're really going to work your lats, bit of your chest. Same idea, start through your legs, duck under, power it up. There you go. Whew. You killed me with those lower body moves. So bringing it up to our upper half, working above the belt. Yeah, there you go. Speed it up. Once you have it, continue to turn your lower half, picking up your heel, elbows bent. We're almost there. Breathe out with it. There you go. All right. Sip of water. We'll do one last move. I like to keep my feet moving even as we rest. It's an active rest. All right. Plant your feet about squat distance apart. Now, first of all, I just want you to get used to a full rotation, meaning almost all the way till you're facing the side of your room. And I'm turning my elbow with it. Now, you can keep it with an elbow, or you can do more of a hook. Basically, arm stays 90 degree, just like your uppercut. Guess what? We're gonna start this with a squat. Don't worry, this is the last move. Whew. Girl, I'm not worried at all. All right, down, hook it around. So down, come up for your hook, rotate all the way from your legs to your torso, finish with that arm hook. There you go, 90 degree. Breathe out with it. We have 15 seconds. Squat down, make sure your feet are wide enough so that your heels stay on the ground, on your floor as you squat down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Excellent work. Final minute, we're gonna cool it down. One last sip of water. Okay. Did quite a bit of leg work. So we're gonna start with the hip extension. One leg straight back, heel touching the floor, bending on your front knee. Catch your breath. Now we're gonna take that back leg and I'm gonna hold on to the wall here to grab the ankle for our quadriceps. So knee is down, knee is bent, holding on. Switching over to the other side. Start with your hip extension. Big step back, try to touch your heel to the floor. Front knee is bent. And then for our quadriceps, you can hold on to a wall or a countertop, even a high chair. Hold that there. Excellent work, everyone. Glad that worked out. We'll see you next time on Low Impact Cardio. Bye-bye. Thanks, Christina. You're very welcome.
Thank you, Jason. Bye.
Thanks so much, Corinne. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Carolina. Bye. You're welcome. Bye, Raquel.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Hey, you too. See you, Jay. All right, Natalia. Very much. You're welcome. Bye, Suzanne.